Don't let the path others walk distract you. Just light your own way using the fire inside your determined eyes. Ever seen a politician give a general a wave? Cause the politician is a coward. Sorry, did I stutter? A general staring 1,000 down with a grimace and steel eyes all around says, soon enough we'll be gone. So I start to worry. He makes a good point, what's the hurry? Back to the side quest. They found the key. Eureka, for the first time in history. It's 838383. So what's 9 to 5? 365. So what's 9 to 5, 365? For what's 9 to 5, 365? So what's 9 to 5, 365?
Yeah, so I love my job, my where I live, what I do. I love everything about it. But some days you gotta search for that love. Yesterday I had to search for it. We had this group here. Rented the whole place. A lot of the ladies are from Brooklyn, New York. Jeff, we got another problem. Another problem, Jeff. I mean, every 5 minutes. I was off yesterday and today. But this is home, man. I walk around, I check. I check on things. I check on people. And they had problems. But they called it out for what they were, as first world problems. One lady was so mad, her phone got a little wet because it rained. His phone wouldn't turn on anymore. How's she supposed to sleep if she can't listen to an audiobook? You know, I said, how about I give you one of our reading lights and you take a book from the library and read until your eyes are tired and lay down. Yeah. But you know, New York people, you gotta match that energy or they will stomp on you. When I'd see Janet coming, I'd go, what now, Janet? Oh, Jeff, you hate us, don't you? Not at all. I actually love the crap out of you guys. You know, you take care of them. They're up here. I was like, relax. Look where you are. All right, I think I've shuffled these enough. What do we want to know? 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 Let's let the Oracle decide. The guidebook. Split the deck. Make sure they all face the same way. Alright, split the deck, and our Oracle card is Forever Yours. She's a girl dancing with a skeleton ghost. Okay. Forever young, I wanna be forever young. Do you really want to live forever? A beautiful young woman stands before a fireplace with her eyes closed. She joins hands with a ghostly figure. the spirit of her lost love, whose portrait can be seen behind her, decorated by candles and deep magenta flowers. Okay, so he was handsome. I see now. I can't even see because of that. Let's try this. Alright. True love never dies. While this image shows a love that has been lost to the physical world, this card concerns the strong romantic relationships in life that are never ending, those that are beyond the physical and rooted within the heart. If you have drawn this card, you are being made aware of a love that is honest and true. The dashing phantom in this card is representative of intimacy and everlasting devotion. In a reading pertaining to emotional relationships, this is a sign of a bond that is steadfast and reliable, but also tender and warm. It would bode well for new relationships and can predict the deepening of a romance and perhaps even marriage. It would bode well for new relationships and can predict the deepening of a romance and perhaps even marriage. When this card arrives during relationship difficulties, it asks you to consider how deep your love truly is and to be honest in your answer. The love depicted in this card can weather any storm, but it requires the commitment and faith of both parties to do so. Come in. Come in. Oh. Because why the fuck not?
Sorry. Do you remember one of the volunteers?
No.
Well, she wrote you a card. She wrote me, you, Jowett, and Michael all cards.
You
And
see how I can never get past 5 minutes, guys?
I'm sorry!
They need me. I'm needed. I'm the ghost. Hi, Sarah.
Hi.
I'm just kidding.
I'm trying to appreciate you.
No, Beth is trying to appreciate me.
Yeah, she is. No, she's so sweet.
That's very sweet.
Yeah,
Aww.
she's awesome.
Hold on, it's a pig. You can't see that. Thank you. And it says, Dear Jeff, you are a big part of what makes the Inn so great. In my last visit, it was so clear to me how much you care about guests having an amazing and fulfilling experience. What'd I say? Your efforts and the heart and mind that feels them are special. Oh, thank you. Keep your spark, keep leading, and excellence will only continue. Thank you for being you and for making me feel appreciated. You make the end worthwhile. Sincerely, Beth.
Isn't she so cute? Like, I just love her. Anyway, this is crazy.
I know, right?
I love it.
It was kind of random. I just started.
Sly. I'll leave you to it. I had to go down.
No,
to
I
the
was
kitchen.
I was
like-
joking, being mad. I just thought.
No, I know.
Because like the last two
It was
videos.
funny.
Yeah, it's gonna go up.
Yeah,
Thank you for bringing me this.
you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
All right, if you need anything, I have my radio on.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. See, look at that. That was very sweet. I do like hearing that at all the times. I do. So, what are we pulling for? Love. Let's pull for love. Get your person. Whoever you want. Think of them. Think of their face. All right. Got them? Got them? Temperance. There's love here. There is love here. Oh, wow. Strength. Wow. Wow. Alright, the one I want to read up on real quick is temperance. Like, I understand it. I understand why it's the central energy of this person around you. So much in life is a question of balance. The line between too much and too little. The push and pull of two extremes. Temperance advises patience and moderation, especially when dealing with apparent contradictions. Seek harmony between seemingly opposing choices, and you may find a way to choose both. Cooperation can accomplish a lot more than one can do. Remember, we take caution, though. It's possible to have too much of anything, even temperance itself. Not all opposing forces, viewpoints, or choices ought to be reconciled, and even when they do, it shouldn't be solely your responsibility. If you bend over backward to achieve harmony at all costs, that cost may come to include your own well-being. Balance is tricky, and achieving it is an ongoing process, not a one-shot deal. So yeah, central point temperance card. That's the central energy around your person here. And this is like, you know, the spirit have your back. That's all up to you. And temperance is the key. And that's the point of the spread, the feminine and the masculine. To balance out into this head space and soul space. Temperance will give your head space, strength, balance, infinite balance, infinite. I mean, in the original tarot strength card, she has the infinity sign over her head. And in the soul space, Six of Wands, recognition, that's power couple energy. That is power couple energy. Setting standard energy. Celebration. Recognition. Let's clarify the... Alright, we're going to clarify the Queen of Swords on the masculine side. Truth, nurture. But not dominating. Recognizing. Clarifying in the headspace, we have the sun. The sun clarifying your headspace. On the masculine side, you are shined upon. You shine upon yourself. Wish I could freaking shuffle better like that, but whatever. Clarifying the soul space on the masculine side is the Magician. You have a green light here, you and this person. But that's if both of you can see it. Okay, and on the feminine side of the spread here, next to temperance in your space is like your body space. That's like your now feelings. The Ten of Pentacles. Complete Like, let me just read it from the hog itself. Oops. Wealth, inheritance, family establishment, long-term success. Like, this is like, especially in today's day and age, money is like the number one, I think, argument between couples. So Ten of Pentacles coming out saying you'll have every resource you need to make it last, to make it successful. So if that doesn't work, you know, strength, you got a strong head. Six of Wands, your soul knows. Now we're going to clarify this feminine side in the head space. Head space. Head space. I can't see it. The Two of Pentacles. Balance. Something valuable. That head in your head space next to strength, to the right of strength, and above the Ten of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles. Balance, adaptability, time management, multitasking. Like you are the bee's knees. The bee's knees. And you're, you know, temper this all as a couple. It's just shined on. All right, let me get the soul space clarification on the feminine side. The Mother and Lovers. The Magician, the Six of Wands, the Lovers in your soul space. Temperance, Queen of Swords, Ten of Pentacles in your now space. The Strength card, with clarified by the Sun and the Two of Pentacles. Don't play with me. You have a green light. You and this person you're thinking of, if you both put in that lover's commitment, that magician shit, know you're shined on. That Sun, that strength, that Queen, that 10. Like, the masculine side, because I know you hear masculine and Queen, and that makes some of you dudes jump. You shouldn't. We all have feminine and masculine energy, and when they're balanced via temperance, Two of Pentacles and strength, you know, with the Magician, you have access to every single one of the suits. You have all the tools you need, you know, and that's on the masculine side too. So to tap into both is what keeps you from toxicity. Queen of Swords, yo. You are free to speak candidly, but be aware that get all the facts before making a decision and leave your emotions out of it. Sentimentality has no place in your process right now when collaborating. Forge your connections on the intellectual plane. You are free to speak candidly, but be aware that others may not respond well to a blunt tone. If you have a snide remark on the tip of your tongue, bite it back even if it's the truth. An independent spirit may provide inspiration to others. However, overbearing behavior will lead to isolations. You don't need to be cruel to be kind. So that's something the masculine side often needs to hear. You don't have to be cruel, even when it feels good. So I guess in a way, you and this person begin a relationship. You know. The masculine side of you is saying, this is the one. Oh, it's always the one. You shine upon this. I see so much potential. That's your headspace. And your feminine side is, I can balance this. I can juggle everything of value. I can make it worth it. I can take on what I need to take on. I can change them. You don't really think that, but some of you might, and that's not okay. Live and let live. Live and let live. You can't have both. These two, the Sun and the Two of Pentacles, everything is hunky-dory for all time, and the balancing, the balance has to equal something, and it equals your mental strength. So the mental strength is the hardest one, because you'll hear it first up here, like, I'll be comfortable when this changes, when that stops. I can stop running this marathon right now, go get a bite to eat, take a shower, go to sleep, and I'll feel good. Will you? The strength comes in the choice. You haven't failed yet just because the option came up. Because sometimes it'll come up and you feel like a failure just because the thought came up. And that'll down. Nope, the strength comes like, yeah, screw you, ego, telling me that we can give up. Screw you. We don't give up. And the masculine side, like I said, the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. You know, how can these are beautiful, but what balances out? What do you get when you think of the truth you give, the money you spend, how you spend it, how you feel about how you spend it? Is it an unlimited resource or something to be drained? You know, Queen of Swords will consider those things. Temperance. Never come at it from an angle of lack. Don't come at it from an angle of lack. This Ten of Pentacles is a gift. It's an inheritance that we're all entitled to. But only when we know. When we know. That's why the Temperance here is essential. It means you already do know. Like, look at what you're balancing here. On this side, the soul side, the subconscious side, the side that really builds the reality. We have to use our strength to keep it all in check. You've got to use your strength in your head. Keep control of this, and it'll make controlling this almost easy. We have bad days. I've had a couple bad low days. I was still happy. I was still present, doing things, showing up. But I didn't feel the power behind it. And when you don't feel the power, you know, that's more of temperance right there. Like, that's more strength right there. You have to be able to fight the things that show up in here, the gremlins that say, yeah, you've just been making it all up. You're not connected to spirit. All the friends and family that have cut you off and sent ugly messages, it is still worth it. It is still worth it to feel what I feel now that I didn't feel when I followed them blindly because I was raised from a young child. Because on a soul level, we know, Jesus even told everybody, the magician, you have access to every single tool. And we know what we're worthy of. We're worthy. Clarified. Lovers. Clarified. Spirit's very clear here. And even the oracle message we got before, take it into the next afterlife. The life after that and beyond, you know? A lot of us have probably lived lifetimes just playing our little role, not awakened. Experiencing. But it's time to make this the new heaven, the new earth. And it's going to take probably a lot more lifetimes, but we're on our way. If you look at where we were, you know, even 2,000 years ago, we've come a long way, a longer way to go, but we are the portals. The change is through us, for better or worse. There's not going to be any bibbidi-boppidi-boo. It's just a process, a long process of God becoming aware of himself through all of us. And it already came down. showed us the way, reminded several. But that was just the start. Then he said, you'll do more and greater than me. So here we are. We're trying, right? Enough with the gatekeeping Christians. That's the main ones I've been debating. It's just gatekeeping, gatekeeping. You don't deserve that happiness. No. You're playing with cards. No. It does hurt a little bit, you know, but it's also very liberating. And I'm meeting way more my people. I want everyone to be our people. It's just going to take a while to get there before we realize we're all bros and sisses. Whatever. It's going to take some time, but I'm here. If you don't agree with it, you don't have to call it out so viciously. We call out Christianity and stuff viciously because they gatekeep joy, A, and B, their God casts out and sends to eternal torment. That's manipulation, that's disgusting, and it's just not true. It's not even biblical if you really get down to brass tacks. Kind of done preaching about that crap though. Okay. Cool. Let's pull some life day clarifiers. Clarifying life situations. So, you're well-rounded. You have a green light for this person. It's very well blessed, I think. And you know, this could be, do you want to ask someone on a date, you know? Do it. Ask them. Whoever was in your head, there's mutual feelings. It just doesn't necessarily mean they're going to uproot their life for you if there's someone that's already taken or whatnot. Or someone you haven't met. This is just saying, go slow, don't rush anything. Balance it. Don't seem desperate. Become a good friend. A good friend. You know? And have pure intentions. Have pure intentions. Boom. Where'd the box go? Is this one? No. No. What I do with it? I straight lost that box, yo. I lost the bottom side. No. No. Oh, here it is. I'm so stupid. Alright. Got one for the feminine side and the masculine side. Alright, feminine side says, flame of courage. Ignite the flame of courage, lighting the path of bravery amidst shadows of fear. Not afraid of hardships. Confront challenges with courage, for they are the stepping stones to growth and wisdom. You know, we're brave souls. We're brave. We're brave. Right now is when I have to be brave, or the next rose you throw in my grave. Right now is when I have to be brave. Listen, we're not afraid of anything coming at us anymore. Press the button in the middle of the night. I'll face you, whatever you are. And if it kills me, then I've done what Source needed me to do. Pure intentions and courage, not conquering. The masculine side, getting better. Growth is a journey, not a destination. Welcome improvements one step at a time. On the mend. Be compassionate and kind to yourself as you heal your heart. Men, masculine side, heal. Not just men, women, boy, better. Whatever you want to be, just heal in here. Be brave. We've been through it. Been through it. I'm gonna have to tell some stories sometime. But listen, you have a green light here. You just gotta have courage, heal yourself, act from love, act from temperance, act from strength. The Magician and the Sun.